there, this is Teacher Kath and welcome to my channel. Hello to you. In this video, I'm going to teach you converting units of measurement. So, of course, the discussion will be on how you can get the equivalent measurement of a given English system or metric system, these units of measurement. Like for example, if you want to get the equivalent length in feet of a given mile. So we have 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. For mass, you have 3 kilograms is equal to 3,000 grams. And for temperature, you have 100 degrees Celsius is equal to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to convert these measurements. Let's get started. Alright, so let's start with the conversion process. And first stop would be the metric system. So for the metric system, for length, mass, and volume, the base units are the following. For length, we have meter. Mass, we have the gram. And for volume, we have liter. Alright, and we'll be using the common prefixes for these base units. And we have kilo, hecto, deca, followed by the base unit. It could be the meter, the gram, or the liter, followed by deci, centi, and milli. This is in descending order, which means kilo will have the highest value compared to the rest of these prefixes. Alright, so let's see some examples. Now on my mini board, I have here the common prefixes, but I wrote them in symbol. So K is for kilo, H is for hecto, DA is for deca, followed by the unit. Again, it could be meter, gram, or liter. And next would be deci, D for deci, C for centi, and M is for milli. Alright, so let's try to convert a given measure. For example, you have 2 km. Now, K is the prefix represented by letter K, which means kilo, and M is your base unit, meter. So 2 kilometers. And how long would that be if we're going to convert that into meter? So the base unit. You don't have prefix, that means it's the base unit. How are you going to do this? Simple. You only have to count the steps from that prefix, the given prefix, to what you need it to convert it to. So if you need meter, that is the unit, how many steps does it have to travel from kilo to the given unit, meter? So let's count. 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 steps from kilo. That also means from 2, you have to move 3 decimal places. So we'll be adding zeros on these places, which means your decimal point will now be there. And we're done with the conversion because 2 kilometers is equal to 2,000 meters. Simple. Again, you only have to check how many steps that prefix will move to your desired conversion, and that will be the same number of decimal places your decimal point will have to move. The direction will also follow. If you're going to the right, the movement of the decimal point is also to the right. Alright, another example. Alright, so for another example, we'll be having 350 dm is how long in DAM. So we have to figure out what D is and what DA is. So obviously D is our deci, which is the given, and DA is our deca, which is what we need to convert the value into. So from D or deci, because we have 350 decimeter or decimeter, how long will that be in decameter? So let's move from deci to deca. That's 1, 2. 2 steps to the left, which means if you have 350 and your decimal point is here, the movement is 1, 2 steps to the left, meaning your 350 decimeter is equal to 3.5 decameter. Okay, that's very easy to do, very simple. Alright, let's look at another example. Now let's move on to the mass. So our unit now would be gram. For kilogram, so K is kilo, how much would that be if we use decigram? D is decigram. Now don't confuse it with deca, because deca will always go with, we have the symbol DA for deca. If it's only letter D, then it's deci. Alright, so from kilo, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to the right. So in short, you'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4 places, giving you or adding 4 zeros after the number 4. In short, your 4 kilograms is equal to 40,000 decigrams. Alright, so for another example, again, let's have 4,500 ml. How much would that be in liters? So M will be the, of course, that's the prefix for milli, and L is your base unit, liter. So from milli to your base unit, that is 1, 2, 3 places to the left. In short, if you have 4,500 and moving that to 1, 2, 3 decimal places to the left, then your 4,500 ml is equal to 4.5 liters. So see, that's how easy and simple converting the metric units or the metric system. And you only have to remember the arrangement of your prefixes, identify what is the given, and of course you also have to identify what you need to convert it to, so that you know where to start and where to end. Okay, so there you have it for the metric. So for the last 2 examples under the metric conversion, let's say you have 2.53 decameter. So 2.53 decameter, and you need to convert that into centimeter, right? And also if you have 1.2 centigram, convert that to hectogram. So starting with 2.53, since decameter, that is your given, deca, to centi, you have 1, 2, 3 units to the right. Again, from deca to centi, 1, 2, 3 units to the right. So that's from the decimal point here, move that 1, 2, 3 units to the right, meaning you add 0, and that will give you 2,530. So 2.53 decameter is equal to 2,530 centimeter. And for the centigram, from centigram to hectogram, centi to hecto. That's centi, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to the left. Again, centi to hecto, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to the left. So if you have 1.2, move the decimal point 4 steps to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, giving you additional zeros before 1 and your decimal point here. So you have 0.00012 for your equivalent conversion. So 1.2 centigram is 0.00012 hectogram. Alright, so I hope everything's clear for the metric conversion. So let's now move on to the English system. Alright, so if you're converting measurements involving the English units or the English system, you must have an index card or anywhere you can write the conversion values or conversion factors into, because this won't be as easy as the metric system. So you must have the conversion factors for length, mass, liquid volume, as well as time, angle, temperature, because you'll be needing this if you're converting measures with English units. All right, so let's try to look at some examples. Okay, now what if we have for length 2 miles? 2 miles. Miles is mi. Don't mistake this for the prefix m or milli. So this is miles. How long will that be in kilometers? So for miles, take note that in our conversion factor, we have here 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. All right. So if your given is miles, you will multiply that with a conversion factor. Earlier, again, I've shown you that 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. Okay, this one, yes. 1 mile, 1.6. So we make sure that the denominator, yes, the denominator will have a mile and the km will be the numerator so that we can cancel the mile. Again, earlier we have 1 mile is 1.6 km. And this is what we're given and this is what we need, the km. So we stop there, perform the operation. So since we can cancel the mi, next stop is we multiply 2 and 1.6, which will give you 3.2. So yes, that's 3.2 kilometers. So have it here. 2 miles equals 3.2 kilometers by doing this process. Again, you can only do this process if you have the conversion factors for the different units of measurement. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. And don't forget to please subscribe to my channel.